how are we? Oh, what an amazing weekend. The weather has been glorious here in Noosa. A little bit hot though, it's starting to get a little bit hot. But so excited to be doing this Dancer Spotlight. Hello everyone jumping on. Hi guys. Hi Stacey, Amani, Ivy, Lani. Hi Leah. Chelsea's on. Hi guys. So happy to have you on here. Let me know, did you have a dance comp this weekend? How did it go? Was it fun? Oh, and did you have a concert? I've seen so many of you had your end of year concerts. How was it? Did you have the best time? Oh my goodness, like seriously, some of the pictures I've seen, you guys look sensational. I'm going to watch Ethan and his next week. So exciting. Hi, Kaylee. Hi, Ruby. Is it rainy in Melbourne? Oh my gosh, it's funny, Ruby, you say that because Andrew's mum, Ethan's nana, my mother-in-law, she's from Melbourne and she sent us a picture today of it absolutely like crazy rain. So Melbourne looks like it's, photo down here, Melbourne looks like it's crazy. Yay! Oh my gosh, love you all. Hi guys. Okay, let's get to the competition. So well done to everybody. Now, tell me if you did the competition. Were you a little bit freaked out at first? Was it like, oh my gosh, it was a little bit scary that I had to do because I wanted to just change it up. Like we keep doing the dancing ones. But the pose one was like fun because it was something different and you had to actually use your brain to really go out, how can I be creative on this or how can I be in time with the music? So I loved that this was a bit different. So I'm so proud of you guys that actually did it and went on did it live. So well done to you. So top 10, I did post on my stories, but I'll announce them here now. So the top 10, and there were so many that entered, but the top 10 were, I love the Performing Arts Factory School. Now they were the first people, it is Ethan's class, so I'm a little bit biased, but they're in my top 10. Because they were the first school to do it and it was so great. They worked together as a team and they broke into teams and they did it and it was so fun to see them do it. So you're in my top 10 Performing Arts Factory School. We have Eva Spirit Bird. You did a couple and they were both amazing. So well done. You are in my top 10. We have Lily MSJ from Perth. Hello, beautiful girl. Now Lily can't make the workshop, which I'm gutted about because she was so excited. Isn't that right, Lily? We'll have to come back to Perth for you. We have Tiny Coco Dancer. You're in our top 10. We have Lani Loves Dance. Yours was brilliant too. You're in our top 10. We have Coco Dancer DS. You're in our top 10. We have Melody Into Dance. Yours was brilliant too. Well done. We have the gorgeous Chi Chi Santana 7, who is just on it at the moment. Like you are being a star. So well done to Chelsea. You're in our top 10. Stacey Dancer, I can see you on. Hello, Stacey Dancer Cutie. You're in our top 10. Yours was so super cute. So many of you have just the most amazing legs, like Deborah played in second. And then we have Bella Tiny Dancer. You're in our top 10 too. So well done, everybody. Okay, do you want to hear who's the runner-up? So the runner-up, drum roll please, the runner-up of the remix reel, and I also loved that I gave it to you on a Wednesday because I think I've worked out if I give it to you on a Wednesday it gives you enough time to figure it out, be it school, be it dancing, but then have the weekend to actually do it. So that's what I'll keep doing, guys. It's a good strategy, I think, to pronounce it on a Wednesday and then you've got all the time to do it then at the weekend, and I'll announce it on the live. So that's what we'll keep doing. So the runner-up is Tiny Coco Dancer. Well done. Yours was so cute, so funny, so sharp and energetic. I loved it. So well done. And the winner of, to me, who was so on point, so in time with the music, you really captured it like it actually was a professional dance that you were doing. So I loved yours. The winner, are you ready? Drum roll. Lani Loves Dance. Well done, Lani. Looks like you're in South Australia, so super exciting. So well done. I'll message the runner-up and the winner, but yeah, so excited for yours. So yay, hello and well done. So girls and guys, well done. Feel like we need to see some more boys. We had Hip Hop Joshua and Ethan and his boys, but let's have some more boys. Let's make sure we tag some more boys in the next one. And girls and guys, if you ever see one that you would love to do, send it to me. If you go, oh my gosh, it'd be so cool to do this, everyone, send it to me. Okay, let's see if we have, I'm sure we have Ivy on. Let me just invite Ivy on. I am so excited for you to meet Ivy. Okay, let's meet a beautiful dancer. who I just recently met judging in the Gold Coast. And hey, hi Ivy! How are you?
Good, how are
Oh,
you?
so good. Welcome to Dancer Spotlight. I am so excited. I'm just telling everyone that I met you just recently in the Gold Coast properly and saw you dance. You are probably one of the most phenomenal dancers that I've seen. Can we just put it out there?
Thank you.
You are sensational. Now, before we get into hearing about you, tell me, why is your elevation so good? What is it? Are you like secret gymnastic or something? Why are you like a superhero when it comes? Guys, she jumps and it's like it's like crazy. Like you're so high and so perfect. Amazing. So tell me why first. Here we go. Ivy's the best dancer I know. Yes, Holly, she was pretty impressive to me too. So tell us a little bit about yourself and why you're so good at jumps.
Ever since I was little, my dance teachers made me do heaps of like squat jumps and everything. So I think that's really helped me improve my legs and my jumps. And we've always worked on the right technique for them and everything. But it's really helped all my jumps to get like the elevation higher. And there's exercises that you can do to help.
But seriously, that is a massive top tip straight away for everybody because, you know, as I keep saying in my kind of tips and stuff, is the things you don't see, like the work that you do. The one I just recently did, I'm not sure if you saw it, but it was about, you know, working hard every day. And sometimes you don't feel like it. Sometimes you're tired or you've got a headache or you've had a long day at school or, you know, you just don't maybe want to work really hard. Maybe you feel a bit lazy. Maybe not you, Ivy, but in general, I think we all feel sometimes a bit tired. And you've got to just plug into that brain of, no, I have to work really hard because the outcome is going to be so spectacular when I get on stage or when I do my professional jobs. I'm going to be like insane. Whereas if I become lazy or I become, you know, not doing my hard work and my exercises and things that you don't even realize are helping you, right? Because you're pushing yourself, but the teachers are like, if you do this every day, you'll be amazing. And then suddenly you're on stage jumping like that, and it's as if it happened overnight, but it didn't. It's from the work that you've done all your time.
It definitely took many years to improve them.
Yeah, and listen, they're probably one of the most spectacular elevation I think I've ever seen in a dancer. So congratulations. Okay, anyway, sorry, I went a bit off there for you. Don't want to confuse you with your questions. So tell us a little bit about yourself, how long you've been dancing for, because I know everybody just would love to hear from you. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm from the Gold Coast and I dance at CK Academy, and I've been dancing since I was 3 years old.
What age?
3 years old.
3! Wow! So young. That's amazing.
I started my first group competitions when I was 4, and I did my first ever duo with my cousin when I was 4 years old. And I started solo.
And what was your first solo you did? Do you remember?
My first solo was my acro solo.
That's amazing. And have you always been good at acro then? Is acro kind of your thing, and then the rest has just kind of happened, or?
My teacher was my biggest inspiration. She went with like the circus, and when I saw her doing it, it really inspired me that I wanted to start doing that. So I've always put my focus onto acro.
Yeah, amazing. But you are sensational at acro, like next level. So what do you love about competitions? Why do you do them?
The thing I love about competitions is friends. I love spending time with my dance friends, and I love meeting new people. I also love performing on stage. It's one of my favorite things to do. I love having fun, and I love when the competitions do like fun improvs and throw lollies, all them fun.
Oh, we definitely threw lollies at the last competition that I was with you. How many lollies did you get? It was crazy. And what's your favorite dance in a competition? Is it your acro?
My 2 favorites would probably be jazz and hip hop. But they're just so fun, and I feel like I can express myself when I'm on stage. Like everyone's like cheering, and all the music's upbeat and hit everything so sharp. It's one of their most favorite. They're basically my favorite stars.
Yeah, but you're so, I mean, to be honest, you're actually, I'm just looking at the questions, you're actually good at all of them. That was one thing. I was like, here's Ivy again. Oh, she's brilliant at this style. Here's Ivy again. She's brilliant at this style. So tell everyone, because I know we talk about it with the other Dancer Spotlights, but I'd love to know an honest feeling, and really honest. Don't just say what everyone wants you to say. Like, is it about the winning? Is it about the winning for you? Or, you know, is it about the friend? I mean, how important is winning when you go to these comps? How do you feel about that?
Winning isn't really everything. I don't put my head towards winning. I put my mind towards improving every time and taking my past adjudicators' notes and really figuring them out to include them in my next solo competition. But the main thing is just practice.
Yes, thank you. And you know what's good though is it's about getting when you work so hard on a solo, it's about getting it on stage. So sometimes you're going to be in a group that is your first time doing that solo, but somebody else has done it for their solo for a couple of years and is perfect at it. But you feel like, well, you know, if I did this solo, I'd probably win. But I'm probably going to do this solo, which I might not make perfect because there might be X, Y, Z that goes wrong, but I'm going to push myself. So sometimes you have to weigh up, right? I'm sure when you're thinking about the comp, do I stay safe or do I push myself a little bit? Because, you know, we do take points off when technical things obviously go wrong. This is not a question I've asked you, so I hope I'm not going to put you off here, but I feel like you're going to be fine. When you do a dance and something goes wrong, like, you know, you fall or something, or your pirouettes go wrong, like, how do you feel about that? Like, how is that, like, is it just, okay, sort it out, or is it just devastation for you?
Well, sometimes I think to myself, like, I do get a bit upset, but, like, there's always another chance. Like, there's obviously going to be another time you can dance it, and the competitions usually let you go again, which is really good. So you just got to, like, even if you fall, it doesn't really matter because you're always going to be able to perform it again and do the dance again.
Yeah, but that's beautiful. And I think the key that you just said there is, even if you fall, so, you know, you might come to a pirouette where you try and do a double pirouette and your weight is just wrong and it's the floor slippy and you fall and you go, oh my gosh, like, I can do double pirouettes like in my sleep. I've just totally done the worst double pirouette in my life on a stage, and it can massively impact the rest of your performance. So it's really learning to go, okay, like, whilst you're on stage, that's done. Like, how am I gonna, you know, just switch back into my zone? So that's really good advice, because it's not the be all and end all. It's learning how you can get back up again and nail it, right? And not actually have those kind of moments where you're devastated and have to go home and ruins the whole day for no reason, because you can change that in a second and go, here we go, back on. Thank you. I know that was not a question. I just think it's important. Okay, so how many comps would you do? How many years have you been doing comps, did you say, since you were 4? So how many comps a year do you roughly do?
Roughly about, like, 5 to 7 I do a year.
And do you do them all in the Gold Coast, or do you travel a bit?
Well, I do, like, with the finals, we obviously have to travel a bit, but I usually stay on the Gold Coast for most of them.
Yeah. And have you done your finals, or are you doing a finals, or where are you at with the finals?
Evolution finals in January. So
fabulous.
That's
so fun.
But, like, every year, so one year I'll do Evolution and the next year I'll Get the Beat finals. So
yeah.
The Get the Beat is but that's probably the furthest we'd go.
Yeah. No, amazing. I'm actually judging FYD finals this year, and that's in Adelaide. So there's finals just everywhere, aren't they? Okay, amazing. So how often do you practice for comps? And be honest.
So 4 nights a week, and I go to dance Saturday, and then one week I do 1 private, and the next week I'll do 2. And basically whenever I get spare time, so on my nights off or after dance, if I'm not too tired, I'll tend to do all my stretching, because I'm not naturally flexible in my hips, so I really have to work on that.
Wow,
so
really?
I do exercises every night to help my back and my splits and my hip flexibility and my point.
Okay, did we all just hear this, guys? She does heaps of exercises every night. That's amazing. Because, again, no one sees this. We just see you perform amazing, but you also could watch TV and not do them, right? So it's really important to do it. Do it kind of when no one's watching, and then all of a sudden, because it's not, you know, you don't become an overnight success. It's not like, oh, suddenly, you know, there she is, amazing. No, it takes dedication and hard work. And I did a post, I'm not sure if you saw it, but this is so true. I love when I judge, right? And let's say I see you dance, and then I don't see you for a year, and it's happened to many people that I judge, and then I see them again a year later, and it's like a different child, and I go, how has that happened? Like, that is so impressive in the level of training that you and the maturity that you've got. But it doesn't happen overnight. That's because since that last competition, you've worked so hard, you know, to get to the level. So guys, please work hard, because it is amazing how suddenly, I remember even for me, I couldn't pirouette, Ivy. It was like the weirdest thing. I was so good at ballet, but I just put my weight, every time I turned, my weight would go back. And I really just couldn't get it. And I actually had a RID ballet scholarship back in the UK. And it just, this one lesson with this one guy, just the way he trained it and the way he spoke to me, it made me just get it. Like, and now when I teach it, it's like, I can teach it so much easier because of how he taught it. And I'm like, I know what you're doing wrong. And even when I adjudicate, sometimes I wish I could just get my hands on people, you know, to go, I know how to help you, because you learn things. But the minute I got my pirouettes, and suddenly I was like, oh my gosh, like I've never not been able to do pirouettes since. So it doesn't happen overnight, but it does just connect. Yeah. And suddenly you're like, your leg goes higher, or you suddenly can do the pirouettes, right? And you're like, yeah, that's amazing.
Like, it doesn't just happen in 1 week. You've got to do it for like at least 3 or 4 months to really see a difference.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you for supporting me on that. Okay, so what big tip, if you could have one tip in your experience, like what big tip could you give everyone out there that's really helped you?
One tip I could give everyone is just hard work. It's just hard work pays off for everything. If you really want to improve and really want to put your mind to dance, you just have to practice, 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 practice.
Oh, amazing. And you obviously worked so hard. And if you could literally for Christmas, choose your dream job that you would, the one job that you would want to do when you're older, what would that be?
It would probably be to just teach kids and judge at dance competitions. And
you just want to be me. Oh, that's interesting. So would you rather teach them perform though in a show, or would you, that's still something you want to do first and then teach? Or would you actually just, because some people do, some people, they train and then they go straight into teaching, they don't ever perform professionally, and some people go, no, I've got to be, I remember for me, I just needed to be in West End, in the West End shows, you know, I needed to be, tick that box. But do you want to perform like professionally in those shows first, or?
When I'm done like school and when I'm out of school, I really want to do a professional year. So like where you go like every single day and you perform, and then at the end of the year you do shows everywhere. And then I start like teaching.
Wow, that's fascinating. That's amazing. Well, I would love to be I would never be one of your students. I'm far too old, but I would love to be in the safe hands of you, because you're a dedicated performer and we're so lucky to have you in this industry, because you're amazing. And I know that you're coming to my amazing workshop in the Gold Coast. Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited too. And I'm so excited because I just know that I come from a different place. So just, you know, hearing stuff from me is just different to other people, you know. And I think, like I said, that one man just said something that changed everything. So I think as well, you never can be in a place where you don't feel like you need to learn anymore. Like, we all need to learn. And you know, you're still winning stuff and being fabulous, but I love that you're still coming to the workshop, because you can still learn so much more, and you're always learning. And if you always stay like that, you will be forever amazing, because I am always learning. Even now, like, I'm open to learning so much about this industry and so much about any industry, because I am that humble, grateful person. And if you have that personality, that will go so much for you in life. So I'm super proud of you for coming, and I can't wait to be there with you and your mum and just have an amazing day. It's going to be insane. So there are still tickets we're selling out quickly for the Gold Coast, but we are, and Perth is selling out quickly too. But please What could you tell everyone if they're thinking of going to the Gold Coast but they haven't bought the tickets? Is there anything you want to say to them?
Make sure you buy your tickets because I'm so excited to see all my friends because we can all come together and we're going to learn so much.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be so much fun. And I am full of fun, as you know, and surprises. So, guys, it's going to be a fun day is all I'm saying. There's going to be so much fun. But thank you, Ivy, for joining me on Dentist Spotlight. I'm so honoured and grateful to have you on, and just thank you to everyone. Oh, they've all loved watching you. Kaylee loves you. But, you know, thank you for being part of this, and I cannot wait to see you on December 18th. And big love to you, and thanks everyone for joining.
Thank you.
Pleasure, Ivy. Bye, darling. Bye, guys. See ya.